If you have ever wondered why your energy feels louder in one zodiac sign, even when you're born under another, or your horoscope says you're a Libra, so you have aptitude for business, but you don't really relate to that, then this is the video for you. We're going to talk about how you see yourself, your career, and your business through your chart, not just the sun sign that indicates what horoscope you read online. Let's decode the dominant signs in your chart and reveal what unique path they lay out for your personality, success, and endeavors. Greetings, wise ones, and welcome back to the 8th House Wisdom channel. I'm Melissa of 8th House Wisdom, the stellar planning architect and your sacred systems priestess. I help visionary women transform the way they live, work, and regulate their systems by aligning with nervous system understanding in your career and business to link with the rhythm of the stars. As women, we have different needs than men. We don't just need to manage stress. We need to architect sacred systems rooted in lunar and cyclical timing, feminine energy, and our own stellar birthright, or our birth charts, to access the power and blessings of the annual stellar year blueprint. Because timing is everything, and life and business do come with an instruction manual. It's written in the stars. This video is about how to create and analyze your chart or business chart in astrology to guide your next chapter, whether it's launching a brand, navigating a new career, or aligning your strategy with soul. So stay tuned for the rest of the video to learn more about how to decode the timing, energy, and message of your purpose, career, and business straight from your star map. And give this video a thumbs up so that it can be shared with other wise ones on YouTube. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel to design a life and business aligned with your nervous system, natural timing, and lunar rhythm, so that you can lead from clarity, not survival, while experiencing more ease and flow, living in your soft girl era. Okay, wise ones, let's talk about energy dominance in your chart. In astrology, the sun sign often gets the spotlight. It's the zodiac sign most people know of. It is determined according to the day you were born under any of the 30 days that a sun sign season occurs in. Being sun sign dominant in online horoscopes is one of the reasons why people find that they don't relate to the sign they were born under. But when it comes to using applied astrology in practical ways to help you understand your timing, find your life purpose, and negotiate business or career, there is something even more important than your sun sign and that is the dominant signs in your chart. These are the signs that speak loudest in your chart according to where they are placed, either at angles or the number of planets you have located in that sign. You have every one of the planets in our known solar system included in your astrological chart. You are more than just your sun sign. I am trained in both traditional or Hellenistic astrology that used the 7 planets that were discovered before high-powered telescopes, and I also have a modern and evolutionary astrology teacher that works with the outer planets like Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. But wherever these planets are in the 12 signs in the zodiac, provide the shape and tone of your personality, your life purpose, your brand, the pace of your decision making, your energetic leadership style, and how your coworkers, your boss, or your audience experience you. A dominant sign isn't always about how many placements you have in one sign, as I said before. It is about the concentration, strength, and visibility. And different planets and different placements have different weight. Maybe your chart has a Leo midheaven, a Sagittarius stellium, or a Cancer rising. All of these placements hold weight in how you and your career or brand perform in the world. How you relate to your audience, how your energy flows through your production of work, the offers you create in a business, or the timing of what you do. In this video, we'll be exploring exactly how to identify your chart's dominant zodiac energies, what those signs mean in practice, and how to leverage or balance them for business clarity and success. And by the end, you'll be able to spot your strongest signs and use them as tools for strategy and embodiment, not just symbolism. So grab a copy of your birth chart and your business's chart if you have one, and let's get ready to get into these tips. To apply the information in this video, click the link below to get a free copy of your birth chart. Understand your planetary placements and get your planet positions at birth so you know where all the signs are in your chart. 8 tips for decoding your chart's dominant signature for business and career. Category 1 is talking about how to identify dominant signs. And tip 1 is to start with the big 3, your sun, moon, and rising sign. These 3 placements reveal the essential identity, rhythm, and public energy of you, your career, and your business. Your rising sign shows your brand's outer image. Your moon speaks to your emotional pacing and daily flow, and your sun points to your core mission. Together, they create your natal promise. When one of these repeats or holds especially strong elemental or modal energy, fixed, mutable, or cardinal, that sign, essence, or element becomes dominant. Tip 2 is to look for stelliums and clusters. If your chart includes 3 or more planets in one sign, that is what we call a stellium. This creates a concentration of energy, making that the loudest voice in your chart's symphony, even if it's not your sun or rising sign. Clusters in one element or mode, like fixed signs or water signs, can also signal dominance. For personal example, my business is named 8th House Wisdom. The 8th house rules Scorpio. I have a Scorpio sun, but I also have a Scorpio stellium of Scorpio, Uranus, Venus, and Mercury, all in the 6th house, because I'm a Gemini rising. The 6th house is ruled by Virgo, and it is the house of health, wellness, applied and practical strategy, and daily routine. I also have a stellium of 4 additional planets in the sign of Virgo: Saturn, Jupiter, Lilith, and my North Node. So my strongest dominance is that of Virgo and 6th house energy, but funneled through an 8th house lens. This is my essential personal and brand signature. This is how I use my chart to find the work that I am completely in alignment with, because it doesn't feel like work. It feels like what I do on a daily basis. This is how understanding the impact of dominant signs looks when you apply it in real life. Now we're going to talk further in category 2 about that impact of a dominant sign with my personal example for you to reference. Tip 3 is traits that shape business and career dynamics. A dominant sign creates a consistent energetic pattern for your career or business. For example, a Gemini dominant chart might lead with flexibility and communication. A Capricorn dominant business likely values structure and high-level achievement. These traits often play out in team management, launch cycles, and even in offer design. They also provide guidance when you are looking to your next step. Tip 4 is strengths and challenges tied to your dominance. Every dominant sign gives gifts and creates blind spots. Cancer dominance may offer nurturing and client loyalty, but struggle with emotional and physical boundaries. Scorpio dominance brings out transformation, but can become overly intense. Understanding your dominant signs, energy, or modalities, traits can allow you to both anticipate and flow and avoid friction or work with it in your career and business. Category 3 is all about practical applications for career and business when thinking about dominant energy signatures. Tip 5 is to use dominant traits for growth strategy. If you're Leo dominant, center your visibility. If you're Virgo dominant, build your brand on service and precision. Leverage your natural patterns by building offers, selecting industries, creating messaging, and delivering rhythms that express and work with the dominant energy, not against it. Tip 6 is to apply dominant traits to problem solving. Use the wisdom of your dominant sign to address challenges. For example, a Taurus dominant business might return to grounded, slow strategies during chaos. A Sagittarius dominant brand might shift into higher learning framework when expansion feels blocked. Tip 7 is to balance overactive signs. At the time of recording, we are in Libra season, so we cannot leave without talking about the need for analysis and balance. Too much of one sign can overemphasize its tendencies. If your chart is all water, you may get stuck in emotional cycles. If it's all air, you may be lacking in action. Recognizing the signs that are missing or underactive help you consciously introduce balancing practices, teams, identifying the roles that need to be played and or the strategies that work with your missing element. And if you're interested in learning how to do this quickly, head to my link for the missing element survey to determine your elemental dominance and how to work with it. And finally, tip 8 is about working with elemental complements strategically. You want to pair fire, which is spirit and action, with earth, which is structure, for follow through. You want to blend air, which is intellectual, with water, which is emotional, for emotional intelligence and messaging. Dominant elements love support from their opposite or complementary trait. This is how you build sustainable, resilient business and career ecosystems rooted in your personalized, unique astrological makeup. Your chart's dominant zodiac, sign, element, or mode become the energetic backbone of how you, your brand, and your business move, communicate, and grow. Identifying these signs and or signatures give you a clear strategy for leadership, alignment, and success without forcing strategies that don't fit with your natural flow. So here's a quick tip recap. Identify your sun, moon, and rising sign for foundational energies. Look for stelliums or heavy sign placements. Decode the traits of dominant signs or elements to understand your rhythm. Watch for sign or elemental specific strengths and weaknesses. Use dominant traits to guide growth. Solve problems through dominant sign and elemental tendencies. Introduce balance where signs are overexpressed, and apply elemental complements to create strategic harmony. When we think about living the soft life through the guidance of astrology, we need to know that our dominant signature helps us determine where we have to support greater softness and recovery in the complementary areas to our dominance. When you align with your dominant sign's signature or element, you stop pushing against your own current. The soft life begins by letting your energy speak first, by trusting the rhythm that's already written in your chart from birth. You can create offers, timelines, secure advancement in your career, and forge relationships that feel nourishing, not draining. I'd love it if you let me know in the comments what your dominant zodiac sign or elemental signature is and how it shows up in your career and business. Are you building from your rising sign? Are you leading with your moon? Let's decode together. And if you haven't already, like the video and hit subscribe and turn on the bell so you never miss a moment of stellar timing. You were never meant to build without your unique star map or your stellar birthright. But before you go, I want to encourage you to download your free Rising Sign in Business guide. It's linked in the description below. It's going to help you identify the order and orientation of your chart, making it so much easier to find your dominant signature and apply its archetype and traits in your life, career, and business. Or if you're ready to take a deep dive, check out the flash sale of the Stellar Business Blueprint Planner and the online planning solution system for the last quarter of 2025. It's my signature annual planning system specific to career and business that merge your personal astrology with the year's most powerful business transits so that you can plan launches, make big decisions, and align your workflow with the stars for maximum success and ease. And the Q4 live group coaching call and the last one for this year is happening on 10/5/2025. So don't miss this chance to end the year in flow, and don't miss your chance to get the flash sale discount up until September 30th at midnight. Because timing is everything, and life and business do come with an instruction manual. It's written in the stars. With precision and devotion, I am wishing you lots of light and love. Bye for now. See you in the next video, wise one. Blessed be. Check out my new Etsy store called Stellar Planning Tools to get some of my newest products to support you in applying stellar planning, the Lunar Wisdom Formula, lunar self-care, and to expand your manifesting practice. My new series, The Wise Woman's Mindset and Self-Care Guides, are being offered exclusively on Etsy. These guides were created to assist you in living with more ease, grace, and with a process to make lasting change in your life. Check them out. Link is in the description below. Discover the keys to your life's path and purpose by reading the stars with a free personal astrology report sample from 8th House Wisdom. From obstacles to opportunities, these reports teach you what you need to know to thrive. Try out any of these 8 types of astrology reports 2 multi-package reports and 1 tarot reading in the 8th House Wisdom Astro Report store before you buy them. They're available for immediate download and specific to you, your life, and your unique birth information. Crystals are a fantastic tool to harmonize and ground your energy. Use my coupon code 8th House Wisdom for 11% off high quality, ethically sourced crystals. Click the link in the description below to shop today.